YouTube family, come on in. Whoa, this is one of those days where the scoop is. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Come on in. It's Curls, it's Scoop, and the scoop is hot. Let's get this hugging. Y'all know I get excited. I get so excited about when to tell you stuff, I forget the hug. We got the hug in, and this is what you need to know. You must, because we got to talk about it. There is an explosive documentary about Wendy Williams on TUBI. TUBI is that free streaming channel. I even got a movie on it. On TUBI, it's called Saving Wendy Williams. How did she wind up in a conservatorship? This is the question I keep saying. Well, this documentary looks into it. They speak to Wendy, and Wendy says her son was taking out so much money, an enormous amount of money. I think an Uber Eats DoorDash bill was like $100,000. And she said it wasn't only just her son. It was the people that he had around him. There was a woman, an older woman who was around his age trying to impersonate her. Well, Wells Fargo stepped in because she asked them to what is going on. Now, little Kevin has denied all of these, but Wendy is talking about it. I think she didn't realize what a conservatorship was, and that's why they placed her in it. At this time, she was drinking heavily, so she wasn't in her frame of mind. They took control of her money and shut it down. Now, who's the guardian? I still ask questions about the damn guardian. She's supposed to be there to protect Wendy, but she's been doing her own stuff. And she should have never let Wendy do that Lifetime documentary while she was not in her right frame of mind, as in she was drinking. She's supposed to be guarding her. She's supposed to be protecting her. This conservatorship is going to end. It's just that I guess they need to see how does she move forward so that people don't take advantage of her. It's such a shame that it is her son who is getting evicted for the third time. I said last week, what did I say last week? I said, he got to get a job. He got to grow up. Her son has denied it, but Wendy says it was her son and the people he had around him taking her money. How much money is left? Woo-wee! It is something. But now we know why Wendy is speaking, how she ended up in a conservatorship, and now can she get out of the conservatorship? I tell one Diddy story a week. Here it is. He is suing NBC and the Peacock and NBC Universal for $100 million. You see, there was a Diddy documentary that ran on Peacock, Making of a Bad Boy. Diddy says this documentary was full of falsehoods, and he did not kill Kim Porter. Meanwhile, somebody accuses him every day of just an atrocious crime, but he is suing NBC. Let's give it up for Viola Davis as the President of the United States. It's her new movie. She's bad. As the President of the United States, she is taking on terrorists at the G20 summit. Anthony Anderson plays her husband. Marsai Martin plays her daughter. But Viola Davis, I'm telling you, like you've never seen her before. G20 comes on Prime, April the 10th. Any Shrek fans out there, there will be a Shrek 5 coming in theaters 2026. Fiona, Cameron Diaz, Shrek, Mike Myers, and Donkey, Eddie Murphy will all be returning. The premise for Shrek 5, Shrek and Fiona have a baby, a daughter named Felicia, and it looks like Zendaya is going to be playing the voice of Felicia. It comes out 2026. Zendaya is so busy. They're filming Euphoria right now, and she will play a smaller part in the next Spider-Man movie. She's so busy that she can't have a great big part in the new Spider-Man movie. Nominations came down for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it has a rock edge. There's always so much controversy with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. People saying it ain't rock enough. They're never changing the name. It's too many hip hops. It's too many black artists going in. Da, 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 da. Well, this year, you got a heavy dose of rock acts nominated, like Oasis, White Stripes, Fish, Soundgarden. Who else is nominated? Outkast, Mariah Carey. They're pushing for her to be in the Hall of Fame. Chubby Checker. Great story behind Chubby Checker. How come he has never been inducted? He's known for the song The Twist, right? He didn't write The Twist. Hank Ballard wrote that song. So Hank Ballard was, able to be nominated, but Chubby Checker, all he did was sing it. But Chubby Checker, who hails from Philadelphia, played a big part in that rock and roll era. So he could get it in. Cyndi Lauper is nominated. Billy Idol, White Wedding. Joe Cocker, Up Where We Belong. I really thought Joe Cocker was in there. There's always controversy with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because it's time for New Edition. They're getting ready to celebrate the 40th anniversary, I know, of the Any Heartbreak album. Destiny's Child going in. Beyonce going to go in one day. Patti LaBelle. Can we get Patti LaBelle in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? See, I believe on their board, you got to have a champion. You got to have somebody who really, really fights for you. And Kool and the Gang, and they're deserving. They had somebody really fighting to get them in. Many people say, well, they changed the name. They never doing that. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the name will persist, but maybe this will quiet those down who say, there's not enough rock acts in there. Well, you got a lot. I think that Mariah Carey's going to go in. I think Cindy is going in. I think Outkast, because they always have a hip-hop group nowadays. Chubby Checker will probably get a special honor, but it's going to be interesting. I'm kind of sort of not excited. I'm excited, but not like I was last year when I stayed up. That program was so long and I was in the chair like this. I doubt if I'll do that this year, but controversy follows the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We're so hyped. Look at me and my Eagles nails. Jalen Hurts, our quarterback, MVP. I love, a lot of these sports shows, but why are there so many men hating on him? I hate a jealous man. I do. A man who is going to hate another man because the other man is good looking. Why don't you get yourself together and do some things that fix yourself up instead of wanting to be jealous of another man? Really? Really? Then Jason Whitlock. I've never liked him. There's nothing like a black man who hates himself and said there are too many black quarterbacks. If that man don't sit his... I remember when Doug Williams won with Washington, first black quarterback. Now you're trying to say there's too many black quarterbacks in the league? Too much hype about him being a black quarterback. Stay hating, and then put a cape on so you can super hate, because that's what you're doing. But it's just like, really? Really? On a final note, Michael B. Jordan, get ready for all the press hype because his new movie, Sinners, opens in theaters. I believe it's March 21st. It's about vampires. He plays a twin. He is on the cover of GQ magazine. Some of the pictures are scary. Leave your comments. I need to hear from you about this. Leave your comments. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. We're pushing towards 80,000. Subscribe to the channel. It comes up when you think. Subscribe to the channel because you never want to miss anything. I appreciate you guys. I do, and I want to hear from you. Reach out to me. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.